G'day, I'm Clive and welcome. The Tutor 35 from 3FULGear. How much space and what can you carry in it? Now, I've got this loaded up just for like overnight or 2 nights. Throwing some gear in here just to fill the pack up a bit more as well. So I thought I'd go through it, to show you physically how much is in it, rather than just saying. Now we'll start with the outside. I've got my jacket on top, my main jacket, but that could actually still fit here on the back behind the bungee, and that bungee could be tightened up. But I've got it strapped over under the top here, so let's get that one off out of the way. Now this hasn't been squashed down all the way. I've squashed down probably another half a litre to a litre, but I don't want to force it. So in the expandable pocket on the back, is not really expandable, is it? It's just the kangaroo or the beaver pouch, wherever you are, they're called different names. Next thing I'm taking out is my cook kit. Now this is the Evernew Solo cook kit, which is the cup 750ml pot. I've got my spoon in there, I've got my little gas stove in there, I've got my canister in there. My mini soya filter. My hygiene kit. Now these are in Dyneema bags, so if it rains that's okay, they're waterproof, and I've got the opening facing down. Next one, snake bite kit. Food, about 2 days worth of food in there, dehydrated, and my actual basic first aid kit with my fix-a-mole and bits and bobs in there. And that was all in this back pouch, and it still had a bit of room in there to squeeze a few more smaller parts in. On the inside here I have my 3FULGear Hang 2 Max, which is a tunnel tent, which is 4.2 meters long, and I've got the poles on the outside, the pegs on the outside, the ground sheet is in with the tent itself, I believe, right? No, I've got the ground sheet on the outside on the other side, I haven't attached that yet. I've got the main poles for it, and I've got the extra poles which upgrades it to even stronger winds. So that's the pole kit to increase the strength. I've got extra guy ropes, it's like my ditty bag in there, that is. Nothing else in that side pocket. On the other side, let's just loosen this a bit. The main poles, the 3 poles for the actual hoops. Ground sheet. 16 pegs, and I've got the larger pegs in there too. That's that empty now. So we've got all this here just out of the side pockets, which still had room to spare, and the actual kangaroo pocket at the back, which still had room for a few more bits and bobs to go in there. Now I haven't put anything in the hip belt pockets, so we've still got the 2 hip belt pockets to use. I've got the water carrier pockets on the shoulder straps. Right, what I'm going to do is just drop this down a little bit to make it easier for me to get in and out. Okay, my air pump and my little lamp which goes inside the tent and for pumping up the sleeping mat. My head torch. My waterproof leggings. They just go on one on each leg and they don't cover all the way up, so you get plenty of ventilation. That's from 3FULgear also. And now to simulate my spare change of clothes, I've just thrown a large fleece jacket here, thick one, which is actually taking up more space than my spare clothes would do. The next, like I said, is the Tahang 2 Max tent from 3FULgear. Like I said, I got all the poles out, and all I did was, still in its original bag, just squashed that in there, and it's squashed down fairly small. That can still go even smaller. Now, if I want, flatten that down and it's back to its original size, and the poles will all fit in there. Next, now this is the Extreme Reactive Fleece Liner. I can't remember what they call it now. They call it the All Season now. Toasty warm that is. And as you can see, it's a decent size. My wide sleep mat, my R6 value one. My pillow. And my down 0 rated sleeping bag. So as you can see, a lot of stuff fits in it, and like I said, we still had room, we still had the space in the side pockets, we still had the hip belt pockets, the 2 of them, we still had the shoulder strap bottle holders, and we still had room inside where we could have squashed it down a bit more to get more in. So I think it's a spacious pack. I was happy with how much I could get in there, knowing that there was still room. So hopefully that's answered a lot of people's questions when they ask, is it a spacious 35 litre pack or roomy? How much can be fit in here? No, there's your answer. All this plus more. Oh, I've still got pegs in the bottom, spare pegs. See that? Spare pegs in there too. So that's a Tutor from 3FULgear 35 litre backpack. Super light, super spacious, and I find it super comfortable. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have and you're not already a subscriber, please go down below, click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell next to it and select all, so you can be notified of all future videos. And if you are already a subscriber, again, I thank you very much. Hit that like button, the thumbs up.